Hi, I'm Dawn and I love to explore near and far. I'm not a professional YouTuber, videographer, or editor. I'm just here to share my adventures with you. This summer I am embarking on a 36-day road trip. Come and join me as I travel dawn to dusk. All right, I'm not dressed. I'm in flip-flops and I haven't brushed my teeth, but this Osceola ditch is the one place I haven't been yet. But it's 6/10 of a mile. And I'm looking down there and I don't think it's a good idea. Good morning. If you're new here, my name is Dawn and I travel dawn to dusk. Did that yesterday. Definitely you saw me at dawn and dusk. And I am at the 2-week mark of my solo car camping road trip. I have one more week to go solo, and then I have my niece flying out for a week. So I have 2 more weeks of camping left, and then another week of adventure still. So this was a great camp spot. I went over Great Basin at the end of yesterday's video. The one thing I did want to add is if you come during new moon, pitch black, and the sky is amazing, but I walked right past the bathroom because it was that dark last night. So we are gonna head out of here. I'm actually gonna go down to the visitor center down at the bottom of the mountain to get ready for the day because they have flush toilets and they have sinks. So there's only pit toilets here in the campground, but I met a neighbor who gave me her email address and wants to talk to me about going to volunteer possibly in Alaska. I love it. That's one of the things people say. Well, aren't you lonely? You know, isn't it hard being alone? Probably talked to more people in the last 2 weeks on trails, at campsites, just in places than I would at home in a month or 3 months. I do like to have some alone time. It's good for me. Like, I'm recharging right now. But I'm not alone. I talk to people. I talked to this woman right here yesterday for a while. And then her daughter-in-law came at night and checked on me and made sure, knowing that I was a solo female camper, excuse me, she just came and checked on me, making sure that I knew that they were next door. So I told you I would show you what it's like to go down the mountain as well. So I'm gonna hold my breath and drive, and you watch. Okay, I wasn't going to do the ditch. That's 6/10 of a mile, and I'm in flip-flops and pajamas. So I did get a pretty good view of all the surrounding areas, so I don't feel bad about that. But just going back to the not lonely. Like yesterday, I took a cave tour. Took it by myself. It's not a big deal. I was in a group. Met a lovely mom with some amazing, so smart kids with such great questions. If you find me here, hi. I talked to them. I talked to people on the trail yesterday about national parks, and you're around a lot of people who are doing the same things you love too. There's one thing that still makes me a little eating in a restaurant by myself, like when I went to Alpine in Hill City, South Dakota. I did a little videoing quick and stuff, but I'm looking around. That's just me personally. I loved seeing other people go out by themselves and say, hey, look at you, go. You know, like, it's just, I'm not lonely out on the road. And it's weird because 2 weeks in, I thought maybe by now I'd be getting a little, I'd like my bed, I'd like a shower in a house. But you know what? I'm going to do that tonight, and it's really cool, and I'm excited just because it's 115 degrees. But if I was going somewhere to camp tonight, I would be just as happy. Like, I'm not getting any of those feelings of, I wish I was in a house. I'm actually getting ready to go hop on Instagram as soon as I get to the visitor center, and I know I have service down there, and ask for some suggestions for what to eat when it's 115 degrees out. So if you have any suggestions of what to eat when it's 115 degrees out, instead of pulling out that grill, which was so hot to touch when I was in Antelope Island, and it was only like 90 with the sun beating down on me when I was trying to make dinner. It was so hot that I didn't even want to like pick up things on the grill and stuff. It was so hot. So if you have any suggestions of things other people can eat when it's 115 degrees, go ahead and leave that in the comments, and we can make a list so we can give people ideas of what to eat when they are very hot weather camping. Almost at the visitor center. I'm gonna pop in and use the amenities there before I head back to Utah. As I'm filling my water bottle, I noticed this great poster that they had outside of the National Park Visitor Center. What can you do if you have 1 hour, a half a day, a full day? It's a great idea because the Visitor Center is not always open. And if you stop by, you can still see what to do. I'm back. Even when you're just driving, don't forget your sunscreen. I almost forgot it. Just pulled over and took a minute to stick some on my face and my arms because I'll be in the car for about 3.5 hours driving. So let's go. Even when you're just driving, don't forget your sunscreen. I almost forgot it. Just pulled over and took a minute to stick some on my face and my arms because I'll be in the car for about 3.5 hours driving. So let's go, and welcome to Utah. So I was trying, or am still, trying to go to the Dino Cliffs Trail, and it looks like they're building a housing development on top of it. So this is supposed to be an alternate route, according to the signs out on the road. So let's give it a shot. It is 103 degrees, and you can see the color of our dirt has changed, and when you get some glimpses of the landscape around us, you'll see that things have definitely changed. Let's see if we can get to the dino tracks. All right, guys, I think we're here. It is 103 degrees. It's only supposed to be half a mile in and out, so we're gonna get this done quick. And then we're gonna get back in the air-conditioned car. But let me show you why I love Utah. This is gonna suck coming back up in the sand. All right, really quick, because I don't want to leave you up on the dashboard too long. I got down there. I saw what I think were dinosaur prints. It's just down at the bottom of the hill. Like I said, it did suck to come back up. There was a post down there, but it wasn't very descriptive or anything. So before I even got there, my phone said, "No thank you, I'm too hot." So then as I was climbing up the hill, I said, "No thank you, I'm too hot." No, not really the hot part. It was climbing in sand is not fun. And I did find a more packed down side trail, came up that, threw my phone in the cooler for a couple minutes, and then got in the car, drinking my water. Now we're gonna go find a Walmart and restock some things, find a gas station, get gas, and then we're gonna head towards the cottage. We still have about 2 hours and 15 minutes until we can check into the cottage, but I can sit in the frozen food section right now in Walmart for quite a while. And by the way, guys, it's only 103. Well, Mr. Subaru, I must say I'm very proud of both you and I for navigating that road to the dino tracks and navigating it back out. I know you thought you were a Jeep there for a minute, but we got it all worked out. And I hope we have some more fun roads in our future. This is the Hurricane Valley. Wow. Stunning. This is the area we will be staying in for the next 2 nights. We're about 10 miles away from the cottages. But this view, and even out of frame that you can see, is absolutely stunning. 360 around. Oh, it went down a degree. It's only 110 now. All right, guys, before I dirty it up too much, first impressions on this are really good. You walk in to a sitting area, a living room, a TV, closet with a vacuum cleaner. This is the first bedroom, the one in the front of the house. So you have what looks like a king, and then a twin day bed. With a nice bathroom. Closet, some extra blankets up there. I always appreciate that. Maybe not right now, but if I was here in the winter, I would love that. Okay. Let's go in the kitchen. Full-size fridge, full-size stove, which sometimes, with rentals, you don't get that beautiful cabinets. Dining area that seats 4. That's their closet. Oh, and we have a gas grill and a little seating area out back. Hold on a second. A little baby seat up there. There's some earplugs, which worries me a little bit. A crock pot and an Instapot. A blender. A little waffle maker. Toaster. Oh, they have a cooler, some sheet pans, and a broom. That's awesome. This is what I'm looking forward to using right here. Washer and dryer. Oh, wow. So I feel bad using this all for me, but we again have a day bed and a king size bed and a second nice bathroom. It did say it was 2 masters, so I need to decide which room I'm actually going to use and which one I'm just going to leave nice. And a lot of the decor is Zion National Park related, so that's pretty cool. So there is the tour of where I will be staying for the next 2 nights. If I love it, I will share the name and the maybe a link to a website. If I don't love it, you won't see that in the description. I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it here. So I put all my groceries away. I unloaded the whole car into the cottage. And now I'm adulting. I went to see if they had 1 or 2 things at another grocery store and they didn't, but now this puppy needs a clean. This baby's so dirty, we're in for round 2, and then we're gonna go vacuum. I love the purple rainbow soap. All right, since we have a stove, we have some beef cooking. We're gonna make beef and gravy with mashed potatoes. I have some pasta cooking for a pasta salad. I know I'm not supposed to be taking dairy, but I'm gonna keep this cooler iced up. It's good cold, and yeah, we're gonna do it. Non-campfire dinner is ready. Non-grill dinner is ready. I have a clean car, and I have clean shoes. Come check out my next video to see what kind of adventures I have in the area. And thanks for joining me as I travel dawn to dusk.